in the morning sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in. Then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time.
What's up, guys? It's Sean, aka Rolla 1969. The time is about 6:30 or so. Woke up at 3:30, 3:45-ish. Came out here on Salmon River. But I gotta show you guys something really, really cool where I get to experience. Yeah, buddy!
Alright, ladies and gents, you guys ready?
We are ready. We're gonna be fishing. This is our guide right here, Shiloh from Heavy Metal Outfitters. Awesome, awesome job. By the way, he's a great, great guide. Got a couple boats down there. We got a bunch of people over here. The sun's coming up. I'm going to fish today.
Oh, tip down, tip down. There you go. Good luck, buddy. Just wear him out. Wear him down. Tip down.
Tip number one. You want to try to find the fish. They're always going to be in a hole.
Oh.
Always.
Are we hooked? If so, it's
Number
alright.
two,
It happens.
To avoid a situation like this right here, you want to get into a good rhythm with the person that's standing next to you. No matter what, you're on Salmon River, it's going to happen. People get snagged up with each other. This one right here was absolutely no big deal. Me and this guy were pretty cool together. We just got to follow the rhythm of your neighbor, or have him follow the rhythm of you. Another tip here is, if you watch what I'm doing, is I'm trying to cast anywhere between, I don't know, this one here, because of the flow of the water, I'm going about between 10 and 2. But if you can, you kind of want to drag your line between 9 and 3, 10 and 2, give or take, or the other way around if you're standing on the other side of the river and the water's flowing the other direction. Here's another cool little tip that a lot of people don't realize. Sometimes you'll see a fish in the river, and of course everybody's going to want to run to it, and that's the fish that you want to throw the bait in front of. So one thing that you need to pay attention to that a lot of people don't, that I learned from my river guide here from Shiloh, was if you see a fish just sitting there and there's other fish behind it, more than likely that fish that's sitting there is a female fish. The male fish are coming up. They're hanging out with the female fish, being all like, hey, what's going on? What are you wearing? And the female fish, she's just going to sit there, and she's going to be like, hey, boys, what's going on? What's happening? Leave the female there, and you want to try to get your bait in front of the other fish, the male fish. That way they see it, they're going to go for it. And you know what? I don't care what anybody says. These fish are hungry. A lot of them are hungry. A lot of people want to say that you're just snagging and grabbing or whatever, but no, they're hungry. Their mouths are open. They're looking for food. The fish are in there looking to spawn. Make sure to get the bait in front of them. They're going to nail on your stuff, believe me.
He's awesome.
Coming for you guys.
Yeah, I know. I have to find it in the water, upstream, like at the nose of the boat.
Now right here was awesome because this was like when I finally first got that fish, and this was my first one that I ever got, and I was so excited. So Shiloh, of course, our river guide, is going to grab the net, and he's going to help me out. He's going to help me tell me when to wheel, when not to wheel, when to chase, when not to chase. Of course, you got to be careful of other people, and they got to be careful of you. People realize, hey, you got a fish on. A lot of people, they'll pull in their poles. So, guys, if you see somebody coming down river, pull in your poles, duck, get out of the way, get your line in, tips down, whatever you could do to get out of their way. Because for all that you may know, they've been fighting that fish for either 5 minutes or they've been fighting it for an hour. You don't know. So just have respect for other people. That's definitely a big thing for me. But as you could tell here, I wasn't expecting. I'm used to fishing with bass and sunnies and some lure of the pike and things like that. But let me tell you what, when you hooked up to a salmon, you're hooked up to a king, because oh my God, it feels like you're hooking up to a NASCAR that's just taken off. That's what they want to do. They want to take right off. So just kind of sit back here and watch this awesome fight going on. Now, my guide, Shiloh, he had so much patience with me. I mean, he's telling me, to reel, when not to reel, get your hand off the reel. That's my biggest thing is I wanted to use my hand to set the drag, and you can't do that. Sometimes when a fish just wants to take off, just let the fish take off. Let him take the line. He had explained to me, let the fish take 5 steps forward, and you pull them 4 steps back or 6 steps back, and eventually you're going to land it. Just be patient, wear the fish out. You're in a good fight with the fish. Let the fish be a fish. Let the pole be a pole. And that's something he says. Also, another really cool thing he taught me too was take the fish into your world, because the fish is going to want to drag you into their world. They're going to want to take you into the deepest, darkest hole. They're going to want to run up and down the river as hard as they can. And they're going to do whatever that they can to shake that hook off of them. And Shiloh over here was just, explaining it to me that once you get a good hook and your hook's set, you want to walk towards shore. You want to get your control. Let the fish kind of get its control for a minute until it's worn down, and then you're going to guide them. You're going to guide the fish either into the net, or you're going to try to guide the fish off into the shore, depending on your situation. So I got to tell you, this guy, Shiloh, he had so much patience with me, and I got so educated with it. If anybody ever has the chance to do this or ever wants the experience, I've been up to Salmon River for 2 years. I never caught a fish until I got so educated by Shiloh here. And I talked to a lot of the locals. I've talked to other fishermen. They say this, they say that, blah, blah, blah. But until you actually have somebody there at your side, it's so difficult to remember and comprehend everything. It's just so much to know. I mean, there's so much that can go wrong. A fish can go under a rock, can go under or wrap himself around a log that you don't know or don't see, and next thing you're fighting with the log and you don't know why anything's happening. You could snap the line, the fish hook can come undone, but anyway or another, Shiloh was right at my side. He didn't leave my side. He helped guide this fish to happen, or this catch to happen, I should say. And he just did an awesome, awesome job. I can't even thank this dude enough. I just learned so much. So we got fish. Got a few fish, actually. Oh, I've seen those. I'll show you. We have a male and a female salmon over here. Nice little couple. From, the Outer Banks of Salmon River. Look at how pretty, huh? There's another one around here, too. So in total, thus far, we got 3. Here's the other one right here. That's a beaut right here, guys, let me tell you. Ah, that is such a beautiful fish, though. Oh, it's kind of hard to show you guys here, but just pick them up a little bit. Look at that. Yeah, they're not happy. They don't like it when you do that. And the dead one. You see a lot of dead ones here.
The skunk is out of the bag.
Nice.
It's my first. Is it steelhead? No, rainbow. Steelhead. Rainbow. Told you, 8 hours later.
That is nice.
What did I tell you about the steelhead? I told you were going to get one, right? That's my first ever.
Dude, that's beautiful.
Nah, just take a picture. I didn't want him anyway. I'm going to grab the camera real quick. Are you? I'm just trying to take a quick picture. Right by the rope.
One thing that I do want to say is, if you do get yourself a guide, make sure that it is a very reputable guide, somebody that knows the river in and out. Shiloh definitely knew the river in and out. Like, I couldn't believe, like, he knew where everything was, every rock, every placement of the whole area that we were in. The other thing, too, that I wanted to mention is that when you're fishing with him, you're fishing from morning till night. And if you want to take a break, then it's fine. You take a break. If you don't want to take a break, he's going to keep you going. Whether if, hey, check this out. I had fish on right here. Look at that. Whether, he got away, though. Whether or not if you're snagged or you're caught up in a tree catching squirrels, or no matter whatever the situation is, he always has another pole ready for you to go. So when you're fishing, you are fishing, man. That's what made it so worth it.
Heading to Pulaski, it's not another day. The heavy metal outfitters are here to lead the way. Water's 67 in these equators, it's cold. Keep your pole down for when them salmon start to bowl. Sun's coming up now on the Salmon River Pride. Bait them hooks and now you know it's gonna be fishing time. Heavy metal guides will now lead you on your way. 3 taps on the bottom and the fish are heading today. Once you learn the lesson, now it's a part of you. There ain't no tap fishing that these fishermen will do.
Before I end this video, I just got to say a huge thank you. Thank you so much to Shiloh over at Heavy Metal Outfitters. By all means, check it out. Check out his page. Link is at the bottom. He's got an awesome Facebook page. By all means, jump on it. Look at his pictures. Hit him up, talk to him, whatever. Schedule something. It's definitely affordable, and it's so worth it. Like I said in the video, when you fish, like non-stop. If you want to take a break, that's your choice. If you want to fish for the whole entire time that you're there, Shiloh will keep you going. He will constantly make sure that there's a rod ready for you. He will make sure that you're fishing in the right way. If you've never fished before, it's okay. Like, this guy's got so much patience. At one point, I think this guy probably wanted to beat me alive with the net, but I'm not sure. But he's got a lot of patience for sure, because I'm not the most fascinating listener by any means, but if anybody can teach me anything, you've got to have some patience. So, by all means, thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, then by all means, be sure to do so. If you like this video, make sure to give it a nice thumbs up. Slap the little bell at the bottom. That way you know anytime I post up another video. That's super duper important to me, and that really helps me out. Keeps me fishing. That's a good thing. Also, if there's anything that you guys may want to see, if I can get to it, I'm always open to new ideas. I mean, it's my channel. I do whatever I want. But if there's something that you guys are interested in, comment at the bottom. Be sure to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. Obviously, links over here. You can see on the bottom here. Yeah, heard it. Yep, right there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that. So anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I am Sean, Rolla 1969, and I am out. Peace!
What do I gotta say?
Subscribe to this channel.
Please prescribe to this channel, or
Subscribe.
Subscribe, whatever. All right, or I'm gonna come to your house.
There you go.